everybody! I'm back with another Arrow review. This time it's Arrow Academy. Usually they're hoity-toity releases. Hello, mother. Shouldn't you be doing shit? Hey, Kieran. So this is Arrow Academy, the hoity-toity version of Arrow Video. Typically, their stuff is not in our realm here at Monster Movie App. It's, a little highbrow, if you will. Fellini and Gerval and fucking shit like that, I don't watch. Few people do. But occasionally, they will release something in, the thriller horror realm, and I'll review it. So we're going to do the same shit that we always do. The same shit we did yesterday. And every time we do a review here at Monster Movie App, we're going to start looking at the physical parts of it. Then we'll talk about previous releases, the special features, and then the transfer and audio and stuff, all of that at the end. And then I make my determination whether I would upgrade from a previous release or buy it outright. So let's take a look at the physical. Once again, commissioned artwork from the Twins of Evil. They do a lot of their stuff with various success, in my opinion. This one's pretty cool. I gotta admit. I don't hate this one. It's in there, it's pretty cool, especially after you watch the movie. All kinds of imagery from the film. Not bad. Not bad. And it helps that the reversible original artwork, it ain't that great. It's, it's banana yellow, and it's that. This is the original artwork from the original movie poster. Whatever. I'm not. That's a tough one. I think, I think I'm going with the fucking commissioned art. I gotta admit. First time in a long time that I'm going that way. So we got that. We got the image, also the artwork on the disc itself. As you can see, still looks good. Comes with a 30-page booklet with an essay, and there's also an interview with writer-director Robert Altman, I believe is the interview. Yes. Full of pictures from the movie itself. Same old crap. Now this was the other one the Arrow Academy did. A spotlight on a murder. They did that one, and it was good. I reviewed that. Go back and look. It's in there. It's on the app. So that's the physical. I like it so far. Reversible art. Good commissioned artwork from the Twins of Evil. Good disc. Good booklets. All that noise. Now, as far as I could tell through my research, the only other release of this was on DVD. I think. You can't always, it's not always 100%, but I think in 2003, MGM did just a bare bones stripped down version of it on DVD. I don't know about the transfer itself momentarily. We will continue. A little parched. Throat's a little sore. Still. A little scratchy from being sick. So that one just had a trailer and an interview with writer-director Robert Altman. Robert Altman is like a fucking powerhouse. He did the MASH movie. Serious dude. Not a lot of horror, but, he did this one. So what are you going to do? This, we'll get into the nuts and bolts of the disc, or the transfer. It's a 4K scan from the film negative, restored exclusively for Arrow, first time ever. It's got, we'll get back to the transfer and the scanning because there was some issues. Always seems like there's something going on. So high def presentation, duh, you know, like kind of know that. It's a fucking Blu-ray. Original English mono, uncompressed LPCM. You see PCM a lot. I don't know what LPCM means. I didn't look it up. We'll get back to the audio at the end with the opinions and all that noise. It's coming. Pardon. It's an English release. I have to be proper. It comes with optional English subtitles for the deaf and hearing impaired. We got an audio commentary by, I wrote it down in 2 different spots just to make it more confusing for everyone. I mean, me. Audio commentary by Sam Dehan and Kat Ellinger. Now, one of them is the an editor of a magazine that I cannot, like, Diabolic magazine, I think, something like that. And they both do a podcast together. That's the audio commentary for the movie. Yeah, you know. You know my thoughts. Unless it's like cast, crew, get the fuck out. So we have a weird thing. It's called Scene Select Commentary with Robert Altman. Also new. And it's like 8 scenes. I guess they gave him, like, you know, he didn't want to do the whole commentary, I guess. So he picked out like 8 scenes and just did that. As far as I can tell, it's 8 tracks. And, you know, like, he's talking about, you know, all the imagery and stuff in the movie. That's interesting. That one was interesting. Shocker, everyone. That was better than the fucking podcasters. But it's called Scene Select Commentary. So I guess he selected the scenes and just did commentary for those. As far as I can tell. I don't think it was the whole movie. It's only 8 tracks. So we have a special feature called Imaging Images. And this is an archival featurette with Robert Altman and cinematographer Vilmos Sigmund. I'm going to say. That's 24 minutes and 31 seconds long. Now, this is why I don't know where this came from. It's not on the DVD release. This is why I'm not sure about past releases. It's not on the MGM DVD. So I'm not sure where that came from. Like I said, it's archival. So it was released somewhere on something. I don't know. Maybe it's better quality than the Laserdisc because I watched it. It's not a fucking VHS track for sure. It's not Laserdisc. The quality's pretty good. It looks like DVD quality. So I'm not sure where that came from, unless my listing of special features on the MGM DVD is wrong, which it can happen. Sometimes they don't even list everything on the back. It drives me insane. Like, why wouldn't you want to tell? We have all of this that we worked so hard to put on here. We're only going to tell you about a few things, and the rest will be a secret once you fucking play it. I don't get that. But it happens a lot. It happens. Arrow does it. Arrow doesn't list all their special features. There's no booklet listed on here. They never list the booklet. You know? It's a selling point, everyone. Can you work with me? So I'm not sure. I'm not positive about past releases. Disclaimer. I'm telling you right now. I'm not sure. So we got that featurette. That's 24 minutes long. That's fucking a chunk. It's interesting. I watched it. We got a new Arrow exclusive interview with Katherine Harrison. She played like a young teenage girl in this movie. Really, like preteen, young girl. That's like 6 minutes long. New interview with her. An appreciation of the movie. Excuse me. Pardon. By it's called An Appreciation by musician and author Stephen Thrower. I looked the dude up. I watched the special feature. He's like, film expert, historian dude. He's written a couple books about, Mario Bava films and shit like that. You know how I feel about fucking film historians. It's boring. They're usually boring. I said it right out aloud. So we got that. That's 32 minutes long. The longest special feature is the fucking the historian, fucking yakking away about this film. Yeah. There you go. So then we got trailers, and that's it. That's all the special features. Now, aspect ratio on this movie is the original 235:1. It's got mono audio, which I already said. Now, they give you a little disclaimer on the inside about the transfer. And they say that while most of it is scanned from the original film negatives, there are scenes that are duplicate, second generation film negatives, copies of the original, that they took some scenes from, and that those scenes will appear grainier than the rest of the movie, and but they tried to blend it up all together as best as they could. But you may notice. I did notice. There were scenes that were grainier. Were they bad? Absolutely not. I like film grain. Film grain's cool. There were some scenes that were like kind of filmed at a distance. I think there may have either they were so heavily grained that it made them look like there was compression issues, little pixelation issues, or it was just the grain. It was so heavy that it made it appear like that. I'm going with the last one. My opinion on that. I think it was so heavily grained and shot at a distance that it appeared to be compression issues when it was just grain. That's my stand on that. That's where I'm going. So yeah, one scene I noticed. And then there were some scenes that were like just a little heavier grain, but I don't mind that. I like grain. It's not like, it's going from fucking like crystal clear to fucking like crazy pops and fucking scratches and shit. It's just a little grainier. So I have to fucking like watch the movie nitpicking every little fucking square inch of the screen. But if you're just into the movie and watching it, you're not even going to fucking notice. Most likely. Unless you're like one of the dickhead cinephile guys that are way worse than me. Wow, those guys are annoying. So we got that. I'm not even counting that against them. I'm not counting it against them because overall it's beautiful. The transfer is beautiful. I like film grain. I'm not going to fucking count that against them. Now I will count this against them. At times, a few scenes where the extremely loud scenes, the audio goes way up with music or screaming or something like that. The audio is trebly. Arrow has that issue. It's really high end and distorted. It happened twice in the movie where something just big happens and like the chick was screaming and it's like her screams are breaking up. I have a really good Sony surround sound system that cost me a lot of money. Don't tell me it's my system. It's always set the same for every movie, and it happens with Arrow sometimes, where the audio is not good. It's not good. They need to fucking lower the volume or fucking filter that shit, something, to bring the treble down so it doesn't fucking crackle. Through a surround sound system. I don't like that. I don't like that Arrow has that issue because everything else is usually so fucking top notch. But it happened with this one. Twice that I noticed. So, that's everything. Now, would I upgrade from the DVD 2003 MGM? Yeah. Fuck yeah, I would. I'm sure the transfer, those MGM releases are pretty decent usually, but like, I'm sure the transfer is way fucking better on this. And would I just buy it straight out? Yes, but with a little caveat. Arrow, I'm calling you out again. It's happened several times. Something's going on with your audio mix that's crackling my speakers at a high volume. I don't, it's not a deal breaker, but like, I wish you would fix it. Come over to my house. We'll watch it together and you can fucking hear it. So, would I buy it? Yes. With a little caveat that there's a couple audio issues in there. Overall, great transfer. Lots of new special features, all listed here. Nice artwork for a change. I like that. I like that. I like that I'm not going to flip this around, most likely. I don't know. I still don't know. So, I don't know. I'm warming up to the banana yellow. So we got a good booklet. Everything's good to great, with one exception of 2 scenes. So yeah, go get it. It's a fucking mindfuck movie. If you haven't seen it, I just watched it. Total mindfuck and beautifully shot, creepy at times, interesting. I enjoyed the film for sure. So. Run right out to the store and get that. Thank you, Arrow, for sending me this. Tomorrow I will be back again with another review. This time of 2 Mill Creek Entertainment Hammer Horror twofers on Blu-ray that I will be watching very soon. And then tomorrow at 2... I'm going to do another review of both of them. And then I'll be done, hopefully. For a long, long time. You won't have to hear video reviews. They'll keep coming, and I'll just have to keep doing them. But, whatever. I'll be back on Friday with horror movie finds. Thanks for stopping by, Kieran and Mom. And see you tomorrow. Get the fuck out of my house. Bye.